Our tale begins with orphan twins afloat, who crash upon the shores of hostile land. The maid, alone, with captain of the boat, do find themselves washed up along the strand.
The town, Illyria, sits beside the shore. A duke, Orsino, reigns with glory great, employing those outside his door, and seeking fair Olivia as his mate.
Olivia, rich and beautiful to all, sits high among the people of the town. Her family dead, she mourns and wears a shawl, regarding Duke Orsino with a frown.
These people, different so in state and glory, do come together now to tell our story.
What country, friend, is this?
This is Illyria, lady.
And what should I do in Illyria? My brother, he is drowned, lost in the waves. Perchance he is not drowned. What think you, Captain?
It is possible, since you yourself were saved.
And so perchance may he be.
True, madam, and to comfort you with hope, assure yourself, after our ship did split, I saw your brother Sebastian bind himself to a strong mast there floating on the sea, where I saw him hold acquaintance with the waves so long as I could see.
For saying so, thank you. What land is this? Who governs here?
A noble duke, in nature as in name.
What is his name?
Orsino.
Orsino? I have heard my father name him. He was a bachelor then.
And so is now, or was so very late. For about a month ago I went from hence, and then 'twas fresh in murmur. As you know, what great ones do, the less we'll prattle of, that he did seek the love of fair Olivia.
Who is she?
A virtuous maid, the daughter of a count who died a year ago, leaving her in the protection of his son, her brother, who shortly also died. And in her grief, they say, she has rejected the company and even the sight of men.
Oh, that I served that lady, and might not be delivered to the world till I had made mine own occasion mellow. What my estate is.
That is hard to compass, because she will admit no suit of any kind, not even the duke's.
I pray you, conceal me what I am and be my aid. Taking on a disguise, I will serve this noble duke. You shall present me as a servant boy to him. That will allow me very worth his service. Only shape you your silence to my secret. I thank you. Lead me on.
no seas ingrata, quiéreme. Vuelve a mí, que yo no vivo sin tu amor. ¿Para qué? Si tú te vas, eres todo en mi ser.
If music be the fruit of love, play on. Give me so much of it that it overwhelms the appetite to sicken and so die. That strain again. It had a dying fall. Oh, it came over my ears like the sweet sound that breathes upon a bank of violets. Then off, no more. 'Tis not so sweet now as it was before. How now? What news from her?
So please, my lord, though I might not be admitted, but from her handmaid to return this answer. Olivia herself, till 7 years pass, none shall behold her face, but like a nun she will walk, wear a veil, and weep once a day to grieve a dead brother's passing, which she would keep fresh and lasting in her sad remembrance.
Oh, that she has a heart of that fine frame, to pay this debt of love to a brother. How will she love when liver, heart, and brain, these sovereign thrones, are overwhelmed and filled, her sweet perfections, with brother dead?
Will you pursue, my lord?
What, Curio?
Her heart?
Of course I do. Oh, when mine eyes did see Olivia first, methought she purged the air of pestilence. That instant was I turned into a deer, and my desires like fell and cruel hounds have pursued me ever since. Away before me to sweet beds with flowers. Love thoughts lie rich when canopied with bowers.
You'll see pretty browns in beautiful gowns. You see tailor-mades and hand-me-downs. You meet honest men and pickpocket skill. You'll find that business never closes till somebody gets killed. If Beale Street could talk, if Beale Street could talk, married men would have to take their pay.
What a plague means my niece took the death of her brother thus. Such grief's an enemy to life.
By my word, Sir Toby, you must come in earlier of nights. Your cousin, my lady, takes great exceptions to your ill hours. You must confine yourself within the modest limits of order.
Confine? I'll confine myself no finer than I am. These clothes be good enough to drink in, and so be these boots too.
That quaffing and drinking will undo you. I heard my lady talk of it yesterday, and of a foolish knight you brought in here one night to be her wooer.
Who? Sir Andrew Agushik?
Yes, he?
Why, he's as tall as any man in Illyria.
What's that to the purpose?
He has nearly 3,000 ducats a year.
He's a very fool and a prodigal.
Fine that you'll say so. He plays the viol the gamboys and speaks 3 or 4 languages, word for word, without book, and has all the great gifts of nature.
He has, indeed. For besides that, he's a fool, he's a great quarreler, and if his sheer cowardice did not ally his gusto for quarreling, the prudent say that he would have the gift of a grave.
By this hand, they are scoundrels and subtractors that say so of him. Who are they?
They that add, moreover, he's drunk nightly in your company.
With drinking health to my niece, I'll drink to her as long as there's a passage in my throat and drink in Illyria. What wench? Here comes Sir Andrew Ague. Face.
Sir Toby Belch! How now, Sir Toby Belch!
Sweet Sir Andrew.
Bless you, fair shrew.
And you too, sir.
Accost, Sir Andrew. Accost.
What's that?
My niece's housemaid.
Good mistress Accost. I desire better acquaintance.
My name is Sally, sir.
Ah, good mistress Sally Accost.
You mistake nice. Accost means speak with her, greet her, flirt with her, woo her.
By my troth, I would not undertake her in this company. Is that the meaning of accost?
Fare you well, gentlemen.
Oh, knight. When did I see you so put down?
Methinks sometimes I've no more wit than a Christian or ordinary man has. I am a great eater of beef, and I do believe it harms my wit.
No question.
If I'd thought that, I'd forswear it and go home tomorrow, Sir Toby.
Pourquoi, dear knight?
What is pourquoi? Do or not do? Bah, I wish I had bestowed the time in the languages that I had in jouncing, fencing, or bear baiting. But your niece will not be seen. Or if she be, it's 4 to 1, she'll none of me. The Count Orsino hard by woos her.
Oh, she'll none of the counts. There's hope in that man.
You know what? I'll stay a month longer, for I do delight in the masks and revels, sometimes all together.
Are you any good at these dances, knight?
As any man in Illyria.
What is your excellence in a fast dance, knight?
Faith, I can cut a caper. I've the back trick as strong as any man in Illyria.
Let's see the caper. By this hand, I did think by the excellent constitution of your leg, it was formed into the star of a fast dance.
Yes, it is strong and looks extremely good in flame-colored stocking.
Sure.
Shall we set about some revels?
What shall we do else?
Échate pa' allá, Mainé, con esa saya tan ancha que viene la negra pancha que tiene cayendo. Cayetano baila, vente a él, baila, vente. Juaniquita baila, vente a él, baila, vente. Yo no me puedo mojar, ni puedo bailar, ven, porque anoche yo la ven, y ahorita voy a Cayetano baila, vente a él.
the Duke continued these favors towards you, Cesario, you are like to be much advanced. He has known you but 3 days, and already you are no stranger.
Valentine, do you fear his humor or my negligence that you call into question the continuance of his love? Is he inconstant, sir, in his favors?
No, believe me.
Here comes the Count.
Who saw Cesario?
On your attendance, my lord. Here.
Stand you a while aloof. Come, come. You know no less than all. I've unclasped to you the book even of my secret soul. Therefore, good youth, walk over to Olivia's. Be not denied access. Stand at her doors till you have audience.
Surely, my noble lord, if she is so abandoned to her sorrows, as people say, she never will admit me.
Be persistent and leap all civil bounds rather than to make unprofited return.
Say I do speak with her, my lord. What then?
Oh, then unfold the passion of my love. It would become you well to act my woes, for she will accept it better because you are young than from a messenger of a more grave aspect.
I think not so, my lord.
Dear lad, believe it, for they shall yet belie your youthful years that say you are a man. Diana's lip is not more smooth and rubious. Your high voice is as the maiden's organs, shrill and sound, and all resembles a woman's. I know your constellation is right apt for this affair.
I will do my best, my lord. Dear lady. Yet a painful strife. The man for whom I woo, myself would be his wife.
Jessie, either tell me where you have been, I will not give her your excuse. My lady will hang you for your absence.
Well then, let her hang me. Any man who is dead by hanging has nothing to fear.
Is that so?
He shall be dead, and so see nothing to fear.
A good Lenten answer. Yet both of you will be hanged for being so long absent, or be turned out.
Many a good hanging prevents a bad marriage. And as for turning out, let it be in the summer.
Peace, you rogue. No more of that. Here comes my lady. Make your excuses wisely. You were best.
God bless you, lady.
Take the fools away.
Do you not hear, fellows? Take away the lady.
The lady said, take away the fools.
Therefore, I say again, take her away.
Sir, I bade them take away you.
Good lady, give me leave to prove you a fool.
Can you do it?
Easily, good lady.
Well, sir, for want of other idleness, I'll wait your proof.
My lady, why do you mourn?
Good fool for my brother's death.
I think his soul's in hell, good lady.
I know his soul is in heaven, fool.
The more fool to mourn for your brother's soul being in heaven. Take away the fool.
What think you of these fools, Malvolio? Are they not funny?
Yes, and shall do, till the pangs of death shake them. Old age that decays the wise does ever make the better fool.
Well then, God send you, sir, a speedy infirmity, for the better increasing your folly.
How say you to that, Malvolio?
Well, I marvel your ladyship delights in such rascals. I saw them put down the other day by an ordinary fool with no more brains than a stone. And look you now, they're out of their jokes already. Unless you laugh and minister occasion to them, they are gagged. Oh, you are sick from self-love, Malvolio. There is no slander in comedians. They do nothing but joke.
Madam, there is at the gate the young gentleman who much desires to speak with you.
From the Count Orsino, is it?
I know not, madam. 'Tis a fair young man who and well attended.
Who of my people hold him in delay?
Sir Toby, your kinsman.
Oh, fetch him off, I pray you. He speaks nothing but madman. Fie on him. Go you, Malvolio, if it be a suit from the Count. I am sick, or not at home. What you will, to dismiss it. Now you see, sirs, how your fooling grows old and people dislike it.
You have spoken first, lady.
And for this much thanks.
By my honor, half drunk. Who is he at the gate, cousin?
A gentleman.
A gentleman? What gentleman?
There's a gentleman here. Oh, plague on these pickled herrings.
Oh, now, good Sir Toby.
Uncle, how have you come so early by this lethargy?
Lechery? I defy lechery. There's one at the gate.
Yes, Mary, who is he?
Let him be the devil if he wants. I care not.
What's a drunken man like, fool?
A drunk man, a madman, and a fool. The first drink makes a fool of him. The second one maddens him. And the third one drowns him.
Go please and seek the doctor. Let him look to my uncle, for he's in the 3rd degree of drink. He's drowned.
He is but mad yet, good lady.
And the fool shall look to the madman.
Madam, that young fellow swears he will speak with you. I told him you were sick. He takes on him to understand and therefore comes to speak with you. I then told him you were asleep. He seems to have a foreknowledge of that too, and therefore comes to speak with you. What is to be said to him, lady? He's fortified against any denial. Tell him he shall not speak with me. Has been told so, and he says he'll stand at your door like a sheriff's post and be the supporter to a bench, but he'll speak with you. What kind of man is he? Of mankind. What manner of man? A very ill manner. He'll speak with you, will you or no? Of what personage in years is he? Not yet old enough for a man, nor young enough for a boy. He's very well favored and speaks very shrewishly. One would think his mother's milk were scarce out of him. Let him approach. Call in my gentlewoman. Gentlewoman, my lady calls! Come, throw my veil over my face. We will once more hear Orsino's embassy.
The honorable lady of the house, which is she?
Speak to me, I shall answer for her. Your will?
Most radiant, exquisite, and unmatchable beauty. I pray you, tell me if this be the lady of the house, for I never saw her. I would be loath to cast away my speech. I have taken great pains to study it.
Are you an actor?
No, my profound heart, and yet I am not what I play. Are you the lady of the house?
I am.
Then I will on in my speech of your praise, and after show you the heart of my message.
Come to what is important in it. Never mind the flattery.
Alas, I took great pains to study it, and it is poetical.
I pray you, keep it in. I heard you were saucy at my gates, so allowed you entrance to wonder to than to hear you. If you be not mad, be gone. If you have reason, be brief.
Will you hoist sail, sir? There lies your way.
No, gentlewoman, I am to hold here a little longer.
Now, sir, tell me your mind.
I am a messenger.
Yet you began rudely. Who are you and what do you want?
The rudeness is due to the way I was rudely received. Who I am and what I want are a secret. To your ears, sacred. To any others, profane.
Give us the place alone. We will hear this sacred news. Now, sir, what is your text?
Most sweet
A
lady.
most predictable opening. Though much may be said of it, where is your text?
In Orsino's heart.
In his heart? In what chapter of his heart?
In the first of his heart.
Oh, I have read it. It is not holy. Have you no more to say?
Good madam, let me see your face.
Have you any commission from your lord to negotiate with my face? You are not done with your text, but we will draw the curtain and show you the picture. Look you, sir, is it not well done?
Excellently done, if God did it all.
Were you sent hither to praise me?
I see what you are. You are too proud. But even if you were as proud as the devil, you are still fair. My lord and master loves you.
How does he love me?
With adorations, fertile tears, with groans that thunder love, with sighs of fire.
Your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him. Though I suppose him virtuous, know him noble, of great estate, of fresh and stainless youth, a gracious person, yet I cannot love him. He might have took his answer long ago.
If I did love you as my master does, with such a suffering, such a deadly life, in your denial I would find no sense. I would not understand it.
Why? What would you do?
Make me a willow cabin at your gate. Write loyal cantons of condemned love and sing them loud, even in the dead of night. And make the babbling gossip of the air cry out, Olivia! Oh, you should not rest between the elements of air and earth, but you should pity me.
Not bad at all. What is your parentage?
Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman.
Get you to your lord. Let him send no more. I cannot love him. Spend this for me. And if you perchance come to tell me how he takes it.
I am no postman, lady. Keep your money. My master, not myself, lacks recompense.
What is your parentage? Oh, above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman. I'll be sworn you are. Your tongue, your face, your limbs prove you are a man 5 times over. Soft, soft. Not too fast. If only Orsino were like him. How now can one so quickly fall in love? I think I feel this youth's perfections with an invisible and subtle stealth creep in at mine eyes. Well, let it be. What ho, Malvolio? Here, madam. At your service. Run after that same peevish messenger, Orsino's man. Desire him not to flatter with his lord. He left his ring behind him. Tell him I don't want it. Hurry, Malvolio.
Madam, I will.
I do. I know not what I do. And yet I fear to learn my eyes shall overpower my swayed mind. Fate, show your force. Ourselves we do not know. What is decreed must be, and be this so.
province wise. Cesario, as she must now she must now be known, secures safe work and home by this disguise, delivering notes from Duke Orsino's throne.
Orsino, seeking fair Olivia's care, sends notes proclaiming his true love undimmed, oblivious to Cesario's great despair, as he likewise has fallen hard for him. Olivia rejects outright the Duke's advances. The messenger boy, however, she finds a charming lad. Disguises that create triangular romances reliably now will make our characters mad.
Orsino, full of self-love, fails to see the boy Cesario loves him, doesn't she?
Sir, were you not even now with the Countess Olivia?
Even now, sir, at a moderate pace, I have since arrived but hither.
She returns this ring to you, sir. You might have saved me my pains to have taken it away yourself. She adds, moreover, that you should put your lord into assurance she will none of him. And one thing more, that you never be so hardy to come again in his affairs, unless it be report your lord's taking of this. Receive it so.
She took the ring of me, I'll none of it.
Come, sir, you peevishly threw it to her, and her will is it should be returned. If it be worth stooping for, there it lies. If not, be it his that finds it.
I left no ring with her. What means this lady? Heaven forbid my appearances charmed her. She loves me. Sure, the passion of her scheme revealed in sending this churlish message. I am the man. If it be so as it is. Poor lady, she were better love a dream. Oh, disguise, I see you are a wickedness. My master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, fond as much on him, and she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. What will become of this? As I am man, my chances are hopeless for my master's love. As I am woman, now alas the day, what thriftless sighs shall poor Olivia breathe? Oh, time, you must untangle this, not I. It is too hard a knot for me to untie.
Will you stay no longer? Can I not go with you?
By your patience, no. My stars shine darkly over me. The malignancy of my fate might alter yours. Therefore, leave me, that I might bear my evils alone.
Let me know to where you're bound.
I perceive in you so excellent a touch of modesty that you will not extort from me what I would keep in. You must know me then, Antonio. My name is Sebastian. My father was that Sebastian of Messalene, whom I know you have heard of. He left behind him myself and a sister, both born in an hour. If the heavens had been pleased, would we not have ended so? But you, sir, altered that. For some hour ago, you took me from the breach of the sea, where my sister was drowned.
Alas the day.
A lady, sir, though it was said she much resembled me, was yet of many accounted beautiful. She's drowned already, sir.
Pardon me, sir. I've caused you great trouble.
Fare you well at once. I'm bound to the Count Orsino's court. Farewell.
The gentleness of all the gods go with you. I have many enemies in Orsino's court, else I would very shortly follow you. But come what may, I do adore you so that danger shall seem sport, and I will follow.
Approach, Sir Andrew. To be up after midnight and to go to bed then is early, which is healthy.
I know to be up late is to be up late.
A false conclusion. To be up after midnight and to go to bed then is to go to bed early. So to go to bed after midnight is to go to bed early, which is also healthy.
So they say, but I rather think it consists of eating and drinking.
You're a scholar! Let us therefore eat and drink. Maria, a stoup of wine.
Here! Here come the fools and babe.
How now, my hearts? Did you never see the picture of we four?
Welcome, fools. Here's sixpence for you.
And here's some money from me too. Now, a song.
Would you love a love song or a song through life?
A love song, a love song.
Yes, yes. I care not for a good life. La 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 la.
So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. Tonight. Contagious one at that.
Very sweet and contagious.
What a caterwauling do you keep here? If my mistress does not bid her steward Malvolio and bid him turn you out of doors, never trust me.
Malvolio? Why, he's a stick in the mud. Poor Marilyn Beauty.
My lord, what would Lady Olivia say?
Am I not consanguineous? Am I not of her blood? Tilly Valley lady, on the 12th day of Christmas, my mistress gave to me Maria Almighty.
Oh.
For the love of God, peace!
perchance mad? Do you make an alehouse of my lady's house? Is there no respect for persons, place, nor time in you?
We did keep time, sir, and our clapping snuck up.
Sir Toby, my lady bade me tell you that though you are her kinsman, she's nothing allied to your disorders. If you can separate yourself and your misdemeanors, you are welcome to the house, but if not, she is very willing to bid you farewell.
Out of tune, sir. You lie. Do you think you're more than a steward? Because you're virtuous, there shall be no more cakes and ale. Go rub your chinny chin chin with crumbs.
No.
Rub it.
Mistress Maria, if you prized my lady's favor at anything more than contempt, you would not give means for this uncivil rule. She shall know that by this hand.
Go shake your ears.
Good one.
Sweet Sir Toby, be patient for tonight. For Monsieur Malvolio, let me alone with him. If I do not make him a common recreation, do not think I have wit enough to lie straight in my bed. I know I can do it.
Enlighten us. Tell us something of him.
Marry, sir, sometimes he's a kind of goody-goody, a time-pleaser, and pretentious fool.
He is best persuaded of himself.
And on that vice in him will my revenge find notable cause to work.
What will you do?
I will write in his way some obscure epistles of love, wherein he shall find himself most feelingly impersonated. I can write very much like my Lady Olivia.
Indeed, I smell a device.
I have it in my nose too.
He shall think, by the letters that you will drop him, that they come from my niece and that she's in love with him.
My purpose is indeed a horse of that color.
And your horse will now make him an ass.
As I doubt not.
Oh, it'll be admirable.
Port Royal, I warned you.
I know my trick will work, but tonight, to bed and dream on the event. Farewell.
Before me, Maria is a good wench.
She's a beagle true bred, and one that adores me. What of that?
I was adored once too. If I cannot win Olivia, I'm doomed.
Oh, don't worry, Knight. It's too late to go to bed now. Let us eat and drink. Come, Knight. Come, Knight.
So, you're here. Good curio. Give me that piece of song, that old and antique song we had last night. I thought it did relieve my passion much.
Wise men say only fools rush in. If I can
how do you like this tune?
It gives the echo of unrequited love.
You do speak masterly. My life upon it, young though you are, thine eye has stayed upon some favor of which it loves, has it not, my boy?
A little. By your favor?
Come, come. What kind of woman is she?
Of your complexion.
She is not worth you then. What years in faith?
About your years, my lord.
Too old, by heavens! Let the woman take one older than herself, so where she to him? For boy, however we do praise ourselves, men's fancies are more giddy and unfirm, more longing, wayward, sooner lost in one than women's are.
I think you are right, my lord.
Then let your love be one younger than yourself, or your affection cannot hold the bend. For women are as roses, whose fair flowers, being once displayed, do fall that very hour.
And so they are. Alas that they are so, to die even when they to perfection grow.
Once more, good youth, get you to Olivia's sovereign cruelty. Tell her my love.
But if she cannot love you, sir.
I cannot be so answered.
Sooth, but you must. Say that some lady, as perhaps there is, hath for your love as great a pang of heart as you have for Olivia. You cannot love her. You tell her so. Must she not then be answered?
There is no woman's heart can adore such strong a passion as love does give my heart. No woman's heart so big to hold so much. They lack depth of feeling. Their love might be called a small appetite, but mine is all as hungry as the sea. Make no compare between that love a woman can bear me and that I owe Olivia.
Yes, but I know
What do you know?
too well what love women to men may owe. My father had a daughter, loved a man, as it might be, perhaps, were I a woman, I should, your lordship.
And what's her history?
A blank, my lord. She never told her love. She pined in thought, and with a green and yellow melancholy, she sat, like Patience on a monument, smiling at grief. Was not this love indeed? We men may say more, swear more, but indeed our shows are more than will, for we prove much in our vows, but little in our love.
But died your sister of her love?
I am all the daughters of my father's house, and all the brothers too. And yet, I know not. Sir, shall I to this lady?
Yes, that's the theme. To her in haste. Give her this jewel, if I can find it. Tell her my love can give no place. By no denial.
Nay, I'll come. If I lose this sport, let me be boiled to death with melancholy.
Would you not like to see the rascally sheep biter come by some notable shame?
I would exult, man. You know Malvolio brought me out of favor with Lady Olivia about a bear baiting here.
Here comes the little villain.
Get ye onto the trees. Malvolio's coming down this walk. He has been yonder in the sun, practicing behavior to his own shadow this half hour. Observe him for the love of mockery, for I know that this letter will make a complete idiot of him. Go, go.
To be Count Malvolio.
Ah, rogue! Pistol him!
Yes, then to have humor of state to ask for the drunkard Toby.
Bolted shackles!
Birds. Anyways, 7 of my people with an obedient start make out for him. I frown the while, and perchance wind up my watch. Or play with my some rich jewel. Toby approaches, curtsies there to me.
Shall we let this fellow live?
Nor silence is drawn from us with horses, yet peace.
I extend my hand to him, thus quenching my smile with an austere regard of control.
And does Toby not give you a blow on the mouth then?
Saying, Cousin Toby, my fortunes having cast me upon your niece, give me this prerogative of speech. You must amend your drunkenness.
Out, scab!
Besides, you waste the treasure of your time with a foolish knight.
Oh, that's me, I wonder.
One Sir Andrew.
I knew it was I, for many do call me a fool.
What employment have we here?
Now is the woodcock near the trap.
By my life, this is my lady's hand. It is in contempt of question her hand. By your leave, wax, soft. It's my lady. To whom should this be?
This will get him body and soul.
Jove knows I love, but who? Lips do not move, no man must know. No man must know. No man must know. If this should be you, Malvolio, soft what follows.
Only to hang you, rascal.
I may command where I adore, but silence like a Lucrece knife, with bloodless stroke my heart does gore. M-O-A-I does sway my life.
Most excellent wench, say I.
M-O-A-I does sway my life.
What a dish of poison she has dressed him.
I may command where I adore. Why, she may command me, I serve her, she is my lady. If I can make that resemble something in me, softly. M-O-A-I.
Oh, bad dog. Isn't that what I called sin?
He'll pick it up again, though it be as rank as a fox.
Malvolio! Wait, that begins my name. And then the sequel A should follow.
Did not
But-
I say he would work it out?
But O does.
And O shall end, I hope.
Or I'll cudgel him and make him cry, oh!
And then I comes behind.
If an eye behind you, you might see more troubles behind than fortunes ahead.
M-O-A-I. Every one of these letters are in my name. Soft. Here follows prose. If this fall into your hand, revolve. By my birth, I am above you, but be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon 'em. Be opposite with kinsmen, surly with servants. She thus advises you, that sighs for you. Remember who commended your yellow stockings and wished to see you ever cross-gartered. I say, remember, go to, prove your love, if you desire to be so. If not, let me see you a steward still, the fellow of servants. Farewell, she that would alter services with you, the fortunate unhappy. This is open. I will be proud. I will read politics authors. I will insult Sir Toby. I will reject gross acquaintance. I do not yet fool myself to let imagination jade me, for every reason excites to this, that my Lady Olivia loves me. She did commend my yellow stockings of late. She did praise my leg being cross-gartered, and in this she manifests herself to my love with a kind of injunction that drives me to these habits of her liking. I thank my stars, I am happy. I'll be strange, stout, in yellow stockings and cross-gartered. Jove and stars be praised. Here's yet a postscript. You cannot fail to know who I am. If you entertain my love, let it appear in your smiling. Your smiles become you well. Therefore, in my presence, still smile, dear my sweet, I pray you. Jove, I thank you. I will smile. I will do everything you will have me.
Well,
I would not give my part in this sport for a pension of 1,000 ducats.
I could marry this wench for this device.
So could I too.
Here comes the noble gull catcher.
Will you set your foot on my neck?
Or mine either.
We are your humble servants.
Why, you have put him in such a dream that when the image of it leaves him, he'll go mad.
Hey, but say true, does it work upon him?
Like medicine for a sick man.
If you will now see the fruit of the sport, March's first approach before my lady, he will come to her in yellow stockings, which is the color she abhors, and cross-gartered, a fashion she detests.
And he will smile upon her, which will now be so unsuitable to her disposition.
If you will see it, follow me.
To the gates of Tartar, you most excellent devil of wit.
Wait for me.
Sebastian's found his way onto the land, and from the shipwreck's ruins, crawled his way into a pirate outlaw's waiting hand, which leads him into town the following day.
The pirate called Antonio becomes a friend, but must walk the streets in strong disguise. For hangman's noose awaits at every bend, the law's reward for piracy and lies. Meanwhile, in Livia's house, a trick is laid. Maria, Toby hide an anxious wait. They wish Malvolio's pomp to be repaid, but better now than at a later date.
What happens to these people? We shall find. Confusion follows trickery close behind.
By your guitar?
No, sir. We live by the church.
Oh, are you a churchman?
No such matter, sir. He does live by the church, for he lives at our house, and our house does stand by the church.
Very clever. Are not you the Lady Olivia's fools?
No, sir. The Lady Olivia has no fools.
She shall keep no fool, sir, till she be married.
I'll no more with you. Here's expenses for you. Is your lady within?
Thank you, sir, for your bounty.
Sir, my lady is within.
Let the garden door be shut and leave me to my hearing. Give me your hand, sir.
My duty, madam, and most humble service.
What is your name?
Cesario is your servant's name, fair princess.
My servant, sir? By no means. Your servant to the Count Orsino, youth.
And he is yours. His servant, then, is yours. Your servant's servant is your servant, madam.
For him, I think not on him. When his thoughts are rather blanks than filled with me, I bid you never speak again of him. But would you undertake another suit?
Madam?
Give me leave, beseech you. I did send, after the last enchantment you did here, a ring in chase of you. So did I abuse myself, my servant? And I fear me, you? Please let me hear you speak.
I pity
That's
you.
what's agreed to love.
No, not a bit, for it's a vulgar proof that very oft we pity enemies.
Well then, I think it's time to smile again. Be not afraid, good youth, I will not have you. And yet, when wit and youth have come to harvest, your wife is like to reap a proper man. There lies your way, due west.
Then westward ho, grace and good disposition attend your ladyship. No word, madam, for my lord by me.
Stay, I pray you tell me what you thinkest of me.
That you do think you are not what you are.
If I think so, I think the same of you.
Then you think right. I am not what I am.
I would you were as I would have you be.
Would it be better, madam, than I am? I wish it might, for now I am your fool.
Oh, what a deal of scorn looks beautiful in the contempt and anger of his lip. Cesario, by the roses of the spring, by honor, truth, and everything, I love you, in spite of all your pride. Neither wit nor reason can my passion hide.
By innocence, I swear, and by my youth, I have one heart, one bosom, and one truth, and that no woman has, nor never none shall mistress be of it, save I alone. And so adieu, good madam. Never more will I my master's tears to you deplore.
Yet come again, for you perhaps mayest move your heart, which now abhors to like my love.
No. I saw your niece do more favors to the Count's gentleman of one Cesario than she ever did bestow upon me. So I write here, your church.
Did Olivia see you, old boy?
As plain as I see you now.
Then this was a great argument of love in her towards you.
Slight. Are you making fun of me?
She did show favor to the youth in your sight only to make you jealous. You should then have accosted her. You should have banged the youth into dumbness. She was looking for your hand, and yet you balked.
Yes, you have not yet won my niece's good opinion. You must challenge the Count's youth, Cesario, to fight. Hurt him in 11 places. My niece will take note of it. There is no proof of valor or love for a woman greater than winning a duel.
There is no way but this, Sir Andrew.
Well, could either of you bear my challenge to him? Because I don't really want to do that.
Challenge him in a letter. Write like a soldier. Matter not if it be witty, as long as it's eloquent and full of accusation, taunt him with the license of ink. About it, go. Okay. Now, a team of oxen could not bring Sir Andrew to a fight, for if he were open, would not contain enough red blood in him to fill the foot of a flea. Poor man, he's a coward.
And this Cesario, the youth, bears in his visage no great presage of cruelty.
If you would laugh yourself into stitches, follow me. Youngo Malvolio has turned heathen, a very renegado. He's in yellow stockings.
And cross-gartered.
Most villainously, he does obey every point of the letter that I drop to betray him. He does smile his face into more lines than is in the new map of the Indies. You have not seen such a thing as this, for I can hardly forbear hurling things at him. I know my lady will strike him, and if she do, he will smile and take it for great favor.
Come, come, bring us where he is.
Would not by my will have troubled you. But since you make your pleasure of your pains, I will no further chide you.
I couldn't stay behind you. My willing love set forth in your pursuit, and my desire, more sharp than filed steel, did spur me forth. And what might befall your travel, being so skilless in these parts, which to a stranger, unguided and unfriended, often prove rough and inhospitable.
My kind Antonio, I can make no other answer but thanks. Shall we go see the relics of this town?
Tomorrow, sir. Best first go see your lodging.
But I am not weary, and it's long tonight. I pray you, let us satisfy our eyes with the memorials and things of fame that do renown this great city.
Pardon me, sir. I do not without danger walk these streets. Once, in a seas fight against Orsino's warships, I did some damage. Of such note, indeed, that were I found here, I would for certain be withheld.
Like you slew great numbers of his people?
The offense is not of such a bloody nature, but I stood out. I stole from him, for which, if I be noticed in this place, I shall pay dear.
Do not then walk too open.
Oh, I will stay away. Hold, sir. Take my money. At the south suburbs at the Elephant is best to lodge. I'll arrange our meals while you look around, and after viewing the town, there shall you find me.
But why give your money?
Perhaps here I shall light upon some toys that you'll just have desire to purchase. And your store? I think it's not for idle markets, sir.
I'll take your wallet there and leave you for an hour.
To the Elephant.
I do remember.
I am sent after him. He says he'll come. How shall I feast him? What bestow of him? For youth is bought more oft than begged or borrowed. Where is Malvolio? He is sad and civil and suits well for a servant of my fortunes. Where is he?
He's coming, madam, but in very, strange manner.
He's sure possessed, madam.
What's the matter? Does he rave?
No, but he does smile.
Your ladyship were best to have some guard about you if you were to come, for surely the maiden is tainted in his wits.
Go call him hither. I am as mad as he, if sad and merry madness equal be.
Sweet lady. Ho ho.
You smile. I sent for you upon a sad occasion.
Sad lady? I could be sad. This does make some obstruction of the blood, this cross-gartering. But what of that? If it please the eye of one, it is with me to please one and please all.
Why, what's going on, man? What's the matter with you?
Not black in my mind, though. Yellow in my leg. It did come to his hands, and commands shall be executed. I do think we know the sweet Roman hound.
Will you go to bed, Malvolio?
To bed? Why, yes, sweetheart, and I'll come to thee.
God comfort you. Why do you smile so, kiss your hand so oft?
Be not afraid.
To appear with such ridiculous boldness before my lady.
Be not afraid of greatness. 'Twas well read.
What meanest you by that, Malvolio?
Some are born great.
Huh?
Some achieve greatness.
What are you saying?
And some have greatness thrust upon them.
Heavens restore you!
Remember who commended your yellow stockings.
Your yellow stockings?
And wished to see thee cross-gartered.
Why, this is very midsummer madness.
Madam, the young gentleman of Count Orsino's is returned. I could hardly entreat him back. He certainly attends your ladyship's pleasure.
I'll come to him. Maria, look to this fellow. Go, please. Seek the doctor. My cousin Toby needs him. I would not have him miscarry for the half of my dowry.
Do you come near me now? No worse man than Sir Toby to look to me. She sends him on purpose, that I may appear stubborn to him. For she incites me to that in the letter. Be opposite with kinsmen, says she, surly with servants. I have won her, but it is Jove's doing, and Jove make me thankful. And when she went away just now, let that fellow be looked to. Fellow, not Malvolio, nor after my degree, but fellow. Why, everything adheres together. Well, Jove, not I, is the doer of this, and he is to be thanked.
Which way is he? If all the devils of hell be brought him little, and legion possessed him, yet I'll speak to him.
Here he is, here he is. How is it with you, sir? How is it with you, man?
Go off, I discard you. Let me enjoy my privacy, go off.
How is it with you? How do you do, Malvolio? What man defy the devil? Consider, he's an enemy to mankind.
Do you know what you say?
Look you, when you speak ill of the devil, how he takes it to heart. Pray God he be not bewitched.
Go hang yourselves all. You are idle, shallow things. I am not of your element.
If this were played upon a stage, I would condemn it as improbable fiction.
This very genius has taken affection of this advice, man.
Why, we shall make him mad indeed.
The house will be quieter.
Come. We'll lock him in his room. My niece is already in the belief that he's mad. We may carry it thus for our pleasure and his pants, and then take this pastime to the bar and crown you for finder of madman. Let's see.
Here is a letter. Read it. I warrant there's vinegar and pepper in it.
Is it so saucy?
Aye, it is. I challenge him. But do read.
Give me. Youth whatsoever you are but a scurvy fellow.
Good and valiant.
Wonder not where I do challenge you, for I will not tell you the reason.
A good note. That keeps you from the blow of the law.
You come to the Lady Olivia, and in my sight she treats you kindly. But you are a liar. That's not what I'm challenging you for.
Very brief, and exceedingly good sense. Bless.
I will waylay thee going home, or if it be your chance to kill me,
Good.
you kill me like a rogue and a villain.
Still, you keep on the windy side of the law. Good.
Fare you well, and God have mercy upon one of our souls. He may have mercy upon mine, but my hope is better. So look to yourself. Your friend, as you used him, and sworn enemy, Sir Andrew Aguecheek. Why, if this letter moved him not, his legs cannot. Go, Sir Andrew, scout me for him at the edge of the orchard. As soon as you seest him, draw. And as you drawst, swear horrible. Away!
Ooh, yes! Let me alone for swearing.
Now, I will not deliver this letter, for the behavior of young Cesario gives him out to be of good capacity in breeding. Therefore, this letter, being so excellently ignorant, will breed no terror in him. Rather, he'll find it comes from a clodpole. No, I'll deliver this challenge by word of mouth, and drive Cesario into such a hideous opinion of Sir Andrew's rage, skill, fury, and impetuosity. This will so frighten both that they'll kill one another by the look.
Oh, here he comes with your niece.
I have said too much unto a heart of stone and laid mine honor much too boldly out.
With the same passion goes my master's griefs.
Here, wear this jewel for me. It's my picture. Refuse it not, it has no tongue to vex you, and I beseech you come again tomorrow. What shall you ask of me that I'll deny? That honor saved may upon asking give?
Nothing but this, your true love for my master.
How with mine honor may I give him which I have given to you?
I will acquit you.
Yet come again tomorrow? Fare you well.
Gentlemen, God save you.
And you, sir?
Of what nature the wrongs you have done him, I know not. But your opponent, full of spite, bloody as the hunter, awaits you at the orchard end.
You mistake, sir. I am sure no man has any quarrel to me. My remembrance is very free and clear from any image of offense done to any man. I pray you, sir, who is he?
He is night. He is a devil in a private brawl. Souls and bodies, he is divorced. 3! You're gonna run away? Don't go back to the house.
I beseech you, what manner of man is he?
Don't worry. Draw your sword. Be ready.
I will
That's
return
certain.
again into the house and desire some conduct of the lady. I am no fighter.
Back to the house you shall not. Strip your sword stark naked, for metal you must. That's certain. Sir Andrew? Sir Andrew?
What manner of man is he?
He is indeed, sir, the most skillful, bloody, and fatal opposite you could possibly have found in any part of Illyria.
He's very devil. They say he's been fencer to the Archduke.
Never mind, I'll not meddle with him.
Yes, but he will now not be pacified.
If I knew he were so valiant and cunning in fence, I never would have challenged him. If he'd let the matter slip, I'd give him my best horse. How about that?
I'll make the motion. Stand here. Make a good show on it. Maybe this shall end without the perdition of souls.
That would be good.
There's no remedy, sir. He will fight you, for oath's sake. Therefore, draw.
Pray God defend me. A little thing would make me tell them how much I lack of a man.
Come, Sir Andrew. There's no remedy. The gentleman will, for his honor's sake, have one bout with you. He cannot avoid it. But he has promised me, as he is a gentleman and a soldier, he will not hurt you. Now come on, to it.
Pray God he keep his oath. No.
Put up your sword. If this young gentleman has done any offense, I take the fault on me. If you offend him, for him, I defy you.
You, sir? Why, who are you?
One, sir, who for his loyalty dares to do more than you've heard him brag he will.
Nay, if you be his second, then I am for you.
Oh, good Sir John, behold, here come the officers.
I'll be with you anon.
Pray, sir, put your sword up, if you please.
Oh, definitely that I will, sir.
This is the man. To your office.
Antonio, I arrest you at the suit of Count Orsino. You do mistake me, sir.
No, sir. No, John. I know your favor well, though now you have no sea cap on your head. Take him away. He knows I know him well.
I must obey. This comes with seeking you. There's no remedy. My situation makes it necessary for me to ask you for some of my money.
What money, sir? Out of my lean and low ability, I will lend you something. My having is not much.
I must entreat you of some of that money.
I know of none.
Will you pretend to not know me? Do I need to upbraid you with a list of those kindnesses that I've done for you?
I know of none, nor do I know you by voice or any feature.
Oh, heavens themselves!
Come, sir, I pray you go.
Let me speak a little. This youth that you see here, I snatched one half out of the jaws of death, relieved with such sanctity of love. You have, Sebastian, done good feature of shame.
The man grows mad. Away with him. Come, come, sir.
Lead me on.
I think his words do from such passion fly that he believes himself. So do not I. Prove true, imagination, oh, prove true that I, dear brother, am thought to be you. He named Sebastian. I, my brother, know, yet living in my glass, dressed in such and so in favor was my brother, and he went in this fashion, color, ornament. For him I imitate. Oh, if it prove tempests are kind, and salt waves fresh in love.
A very dishonest poultry boy. He's more coward than a hare. His dishonesty lies in leaving his friend in necessity and denying him.
You're a coward, a most devout coward. Religious, innit?
Fine. Oh, I'll after him again. And this time, I'll beat him.
Do. Cuff him soundly, but never draw your sword. Ever again.
Dear friends, we should recap our trivia. The Duke loves Olivia, who loves the boy Cesario, who pines not for Olivia, but dreams of Master Orsino with great joy.
Maria and Sir Toby's jokes now sour. Pompous Malvolio, stockinged, wholly shamed. Andrew, provoked to fight instead of cower. Antonio, most loyal pirate, now in chains.
Antonio thinks Sebastian fought the duel. He could not Cesario's identity discern. Viola's disguise seems all Illyrians to fool. Will time reveal the secret they must learn?
Will young Sebastian find his lonely twin? Will lovers true find willing hearts to win?
Will you make us believe we are not sent for you?
Go to, go to. You are foolish fellows. Let me be clear of you.
Well, held out and fixed. No, I do not know you.
Nor am I sent by my lady to bid you speak with her.
Nor your name is not Master Cesario. Nor this is not my nose, neither.
Nothing that is so is so.
Pray you fools, depart from me. There's money for you.
Now, sir, that I've met you again, there's for you.
Why? There's for you. And there, and there. Are all the people mad?
Hold, sir, or I'll throw your dagger over the house.
This we shall tell a lady.
Come on, sir,
Hey.
hold.
Nay, let him alone. If there be any law in Illyria, I can charge him with assault and battery. Well, I did strike him first.
Let go your hand.
I will not let go my hand, sir.
I will be free from you. If you dare tempt me further, draw your sword.
What? What? Nay, I must have an ounce of your impudent blood.
Oh, Toby! On your life!
Madam.
Oh, will it be ever thus, ungracious wretch, fit for the mountains and the barbarous caves, where manners were never preached? Out of my sight! Be not offended, dear Cesario. Rudesby, be gone! I pray you, gentle friend. Let your fair wisdom, not your passion, be swayed in this uncivil and unjust extent against your peace. Go with me to my house.
What relish is in this? How runs the stream? Or I am mad, or else this is a dream.
Nay, come, I wish you'd just follow me.
Madam, I will.
Say so and so be.
and this beard and make him believe that you are Sir Topaz the curate. Do it quickly. For his madness, we have locked him in his room.
Nice going, Sir Topaz.
Okay. What do I say? Peace in this room.
Who calls there?
Sir Topaz, the curate, who comes to see Malvolio, the lunatic.
Sir Topaz, never was a man thus wronged. Do not think I am mad. They have locked me in my room.
Madman, you errest, for your door is open.
I say there never was a man thus abused. I am no more mad than you are, Sir Topaz.
Fare you well. Remain there if you like.
Sir Topaz. Sir Topaz!
Go back to him and bring me word how you find him. I would we were well rid of this knavery. If he may be so conveniently delivered, let's end this. For I am now so far in a fence with my niece, I can no longer pursue with any safety this sport to the upshot. Come by and by to the chapel. Let's get married.
Malvolio, your wits the heavens restore. Endeavor yourself to some sleep, and leave your vain bibble-babble.
Sir Topaz, I am as well in my wits as any man in Illyria.
Nay, but tell me true. Are you not mad indeed, or do you but counterfeit?
By this hand, I am not mad. Help me to some light and ink and paper, and convey what I will set down to my lady.
If you so urgently ask, I will fetch you some light and ink and paper.
This is the air. That is the glorious sun. This pearl she gave me, I do feel it and see it. Then it's not madness. Where's Antonio then? I could not find him at the Elephant. His counsel now might do me golden service, for though my soul disputes well with my reason that this may be some error, yet no madness, yet does this accident and flood of fortune so far exceed all belief, all discourse, that I am ready to distrust mine eyes and wrangle with my reason that persuades me to any other but that I am mad. Or else the lady's mad. Nay, if it were so, she could not sway her house, command her followers, take and give back affairs in their dispatch with such a smooth, discreet, and stable bearing as I perceive she does. There's something in it that is deceivable. Oh, but here the lady comes.
Blame not this haste of mine, but go with me and with this holy father into the chapel by, there before him and underneath that consecrated roof, pledge me the full assurance of your faith.
I'll follow this good man and go with you, and having sworn truth, ever will be true.
Then lead the way, good father, and heaven so shine that they may fairly note this act of mine.
Sebastian and Olivia are wed. It seems as though misunderstanding reigns. The jealous Andrew wants Cesario dead, provoked by Toby to these violent games.
Malvolio, tricked, is brooding in his room, his broken heart more damaged than his mind. Maria and Toby's guiltiness does loom, their gaslit tricks and bullying so unkind.
Long kept apart by trickery and lies, our characters head for most unhappy ends. Can truth reveal, indeed, unveil their eyes? Can enemies be lovers? Even friends?
Love's triangle we must surely now unfold. The final chapter of our tale is told.
Ah, belong you to the Lady Olivia, friends?
Yes, we are some of her trappings.
I know you well. How dost thou, good fellow?
Truly, sir, I dust thus. Thus, I dust.
Yep. Well, this is excellent. If you would bring your Lady Olivia to me so I can speak with her, my bounty may awaken further.
Thank you, sir. Lullaby on your bounty until we return. We go, sir.
I would not have you to think that my want of having is a covetousness.
That's the last bit. Beyond.
As you say, sir, let your bounty take it out. I will awaken it anon.
Here comes the man, sir, that did rescue me.
That face of his I do remember well. Yet when I saw it last, he was besmeared black as Vulcan in the smokes of war. What brought him here?
Orsino, this is that pirate Antonio who stole the Phoenix and her freight from Candy. And this is he that did the tiger board when your young nephew, Titus, lost his leg.
How can this be?
What foolish boldness brought you to your enemies?
Orsino, noble sir, Antonio never yet was a thief or a pirate. Though I confess on basic ground enough, Orsino's enemy. A witchcraft drew me hither. That most ingrateful boy there by your side, from rude seas enraged and foamy mouth did I redeem. For his sakes did I thereto add my love without pretension or restraint. And drew to defend him when he was beset, or being so beset that he denied me my own purse, which I had recommended to his use not a half an hour before.
When came he to this town?
Today, my lord, and 3 months before, both day and night did we keep company.
Here comes the Countess. Now heaven walks on earth. But you, fellow, your words are madness. 3 months this youth has tended upon me. But more of that anon. Take him aside.
Cesario, you do not keep promise of me. Madam?
Gracious Olivia.
What do you say, Cesario? Good my lord.
My lord would speak. My duty hushes me.
Still so cruel.
Still so constant, lord?
Constant to perverseness, you uncivil lady. Why should I not, had I the heart to do it, kill what I love? But hear me this, live you the hard-hearted tyrant still, but this your minion, whom I know you love, and by heaven I swear I tender dearly, him will I tear of that cruel eye where he sits crowned in his master's spite. Come, boy, my thoughts are ripe in mischief.
And I most jocund, apt, and willingly, to do you rest 1,000 deaths would die.
Where goes Cesario?
After him I love, more than I love these eyes, more than my life, more by all mores than I ever should love wife. If I do feign, you witnesses above, punish my life for tainting of my love.
Yes, me detested. How am I beguiled?
Who does beguile you? Who does do you wrong?
Have you forgot yourself? Call for the Holy Father. Alas, fear not, Cesario. Take up your fortunes, be what you know you are, and then you are as great as him you fear.
Come away.
Whither, my lord? Cesario, husband, stay!
Husband?
No!
No, my lord, not I.
Yes, husband, can he that deny?
Her husband, my boy.
Welcome, father. I charge you by your reverence here to unfold what you alone do know has newly passed between you and me, this youth and me.
A contract of eternal bond of love, confirmed by the mutual joinder of your hands, attested by the holy close of lips, strengthened by the interchangement of your rings, sealed in my function by my testimony.
Oh, you dissembling come! What will you be when time has thrown a grizzle upon your case? Farewell and take her, but direct your feet where you and I may henceforth never meet.
No, my lord, I do protest.
Oh my gosh! Oh my lord! Send a surgeon. Send one presently to Sir Toby.
What's the matter?
Has broke my head across and given Sir Toby a bloody coxcomb too. Oh, I'd rather give a 40-pound I were at home.
Who has done this, Sir Andrew?
One Cesario. We took him for a coward, but he is the very devil incarnate.
My gentleman, Cesario.
Oh, it's lifelings, there he is. What I did to you, it was set on by Sir Toby.
Why do you speak to me? I never hurt you. You drew your sword upon me without cause, but I hurt you not.
If a bloody coxcomb be hurt, you have hurt me. Here's Sir Toby for more.
How now, gentlemen? How is it with you?
That old one there has hurt me. And there's the end on it. Fabian, fetch the doctor.
He's drunk, Sir Toby. An hour agone.
Then he's a rogue. I hate a drunken rogue.
Enough of him. Who has made this havoc with them?
Come, Sir Toby. We'll be dressed together.
Will you help an asshead and a coxcomb, a knave, a thin-faced knave, a gull?
Sure, Sir Toby.
I love you, man. I love you, man.
Go, please. Seek the doctor for those two.
I'm sorry. I have hurt your kinsman. You throw a strange regard upon me, and by it I do perceive it has offended you. Pardon me then, sweet one, even for the vows we made but so late ago.
One face, one voice, one habit, but two persons? A natural perspective that is not.
Antonio. Oh, my dear Antonio, how the hours have racked and tortured me since I lost you.
Sebastian, are you?
Do you doubt, Antonio?
How have you made division of yourself? Which is Sebastian?
Most wonderful.
Do I stand there? I never had a brother. I had a sister, whom the blind waves and surges have devoured. But you, what kin are you to me? What countrymen? What parentage?
Of Messalene. Sebastian was my father. Such a Sebastian was my brother too. So went he suited to his watery tomb.
Were you a woman, as the rest calls you, I would let my tear fall upon your cheek and say, welcome back, drowned Viola.
My father had a mole upon his brow.
And so had mine.
And died that day when Viola from her birth had numbered 13 years.
Oh, that record is lively in my soul.
But see that I am Viola. gentle help I was preserved to serve this noble duke. All the occurrence of my fortune since hath been between this lady and this lord.
So comes it, lady. You have been mistook. It appears you were betrothed both to a maid and a man.
If this be so, as yet the glass seems true, I shall have share in this most happy wreck. Boy, you have said to me 1,000 times, you never should love woman like to me.
In all those things I will overswear, and those swearings keep true in soul.
Give me your hand. Let me see you in your woman's clothes.
My lord, so please you, as these things are further thought on, to think me as well as sister, as a wife, shall one day crown your alliance here, at my house and at my proper cost.
Madam, excuse, we have a very strongly written letter from poor Malvolio for you.
Malvolio?
Yes, he has here writ a letter to you. We should have delivered it earlier, but as a madman's epistles are no gospels, matters not much when they're delivered.
Open it to read it. How now? Art thou mad?
No, my lady, we do but speak madness. But your ladyship, as it ought to be, you must allow the madman's voice.
Read it, you, sir.
By the Lord, madame, you wrong me, and the world shall know it. Though you have locked me in my room and given your drunken uncle rule over me, yet have I the benefit of my senses just as you have. I have your own letter that induced me to the costume I put on, which proves myself much right and brings you much shame. Sincerely, the madly used Malvolio.
Did he write this?
This letter speaks not much of madness.
See him delivered, Fabian. Bring him hither. What think you of this letter?
Well,
'Tis strange.
it's definitely not the gibberish they were speaking, whatever that was. Your master quits you, and for your service done him, you shall from this time on be your master's mistress.
Malvolio? Madam, you have done me wrong. Notorious wrong. Have I, Malvolio? No. Lady, you have. Pray you peruse that letter. You must not now deny it is in your handwriting. Or say it's not your seal, not your invention. And why have you given me such clear light of favor? Bade me come smiling and cross-gartered to you? And why have you suffered me be imprisoned and made the most notorious geck in gold that ever invention played on? Tell me why. Alas, Malvolio, this is not my writing. Though I confess, much like the character, but out of question, this is Maria's hand. And now I do bethink me it was she who first told me you were mad, Then came you in smiling and in such forms which are presupposed upon you in the letter. This abuse was most shrewdly passed upon you, and yet when we know the grounds and the authors of it, you shall both be the plaintiff and the judge of your own cause.
Well, most freely, I confess, myself and Toby set this device up here. Maria writ the letter. That's Sir Toby's great importance. In recompense whereof, he has married her. Oh. How with only sportful teasing it was followed, may rather pluck on laughter than revenge, when you consider that the injuries be justly weighted that have on both sides passed.
Poor fool, how they have baffled you.
Why, some are born into greatness, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them.
The whirligig of time brings in his revenges.
I will be revenged on the whole pack of you.
He has been most notoriously abused.
Pursue him and entreat him to a peace. When that is done and golden time can thence, a solemn combination of our dear souls shall be made. Viola, cup, and when in bridal habits you are seen, be Orsino's mistress and his fancy's queen.